Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm King POSH. Today we're looking at the 2022 Subaru Brz. Here is my share code. Got it? Great. And this is my rear-wheel drive. I have an all-wheel drive as well, but this video we're covering my rear-wheel drive because I always show off all-wheel drive drift tunes. I figured, hey, I'll do a rear-wheel drive for this. If you guys want an all-wheel drive drift tune video for the Brz, let me know in the comments below. But if you don't hear anything, I'm not going to do it. Either way, let's get into this and show you guys everything I've done to this. I'll show you guys the build, the car mastery, and the tune. So we've got the racing 3.0 liter inline 6 T. Of course, it's got that anti-lag turbo, so there's that as well. Stock drivetrain, rear-wheel drive, of course. That's what this video is. Sport front bumper. You got that street rear wing or spoiler, however you want to call it. Sport rear bumper. And we got a street side skirts. Now the sad thing is, there's nothing for the hood. And that's kind of like, I wish they had like, you know, something for the hood. But they didn't. So that's the only downfall I see of this car. You got the snow tire compound. Also, I think a wide body kit would look really nice on here. Either way, moving on. 215s in the front, 215s in the rear. Alright, we've got these beautiful wed sports here. Let me see if I can't get in there deep for you guys here. Yeah, there we go. Let's bring it back down there so you guys can just see these beautiful rims. And they look really good on any car that I put them on. I just love them. They just work perfectly for me. Alright, we've got 18-inch rims in the front, 18-inch rims in the rear to save weight. We've got the upgraded track width in the front and in the rear just to work with the body molding that it has. We just got a stock clutch and a 9-speed transmission to handle all that extra power. We got a race driveline and a drift differential. Almost backed out of that completely. My bad. We do have sport brakes on here, so it does give you, you know, at least some red calibers to it. Makes it really look nice, even though the back ones aren't. This one would have red calibers for both the front and the rear, but as you can tell, it takes me up to an S1 804, so we couldn't do that. So, give you what I could. Alright, we got a drift springs and dampeners on here. We do have anti-roll bars for both the front and in the rear. We do have a roll cage in here just because, hey, it's a rear-wheel drive drift car, and you figured, you know, you guys would probably want a roll cage in here just to make it look extra drift-worthy. I don't know. Either way, moving on. We've got a race weight reduction. We're saving 454 pounds, so we're saving some weight here. Alright, and then of course everything here is race all the way through. To give you all that glorious power and torque. Well, it weighs 2,615 pounds. It really is not that bad of a car. Car mastery. As you can tell, they want you to drift this car. Alright, even on Facebook they say, get drifty with this thing. You know, something like that. Either way, let's get into this tune, show you guys what I did, and we'll take her outside. Alright, and this tune works great. And you can put this tune on pretty much every car. The only thing you have to worry about is gearing. And you have to mess with the gearing. As you can tell, you have 5 gears showing here. All the other ones are hidden. Let me bring them all up. As you can tell, they're relatively close to each other after that point, but it all works out. Alright, I highly doubt you'll be using the last gears, but you know, find the gear that works for you is pretty much what it's going to be. Alignment is straightforward. I use this alignment a lot for my rear-wheel drives. It works. Alright, so, you know, like I said, all you have to do is really worry about tuning your gears. Alright, and you've got yourself a great rear-wheel drive tune here. Anti-roll bars are 1-in-1. You can put these anywhere you want. Alright, springs are on the very stiff side. Since it's a small sports car, I wanted to act like like a go-kart like feeling when I'm skipping across the you know, the pavement, and that's what a go-kart does. So when you're going really fast and going sideways with them. Either way, ride height is exactly the same at 4.6 for both. Alright, dampening is 20/20, 1 and 1. This is also what I like to use for my rear-wheel drive drift cars. There is no downforce to worry about, and no brakes. And then differential is 21 in 100. And if you have to have downforce on your rear-wheel drive cars and you want to use this setup, take these two numbers and put them all the way down to speed. All right, say if you can't get rid of the downforce on the cars, there's that. Or yeah, you can just put them all the way down to speed in case you want to put the actual body kits on here. There are other ones here. Say if you want to have that on there, it is adjustable. Go into that tune, take it all the way down to speed, and you'll be okay. All right, just to let you guys know. I decided to go with this one, and just a non-adjustable. I figured it'd be the best way to go for now, instead of using the big spoiler. So that's why I'm showing you guys the tune, just in case, you know. And I believe same with no, just the front. We had that one. Okay, yeah. So it's just mainly that. All right, there was no other ones that could give other options for. So, yeah. So if you have to do this, you know, get that. You'll have to work. Look at that, A class to A800. That does bring you up to an 814. So what you would want to do is you would want to do that. Because that brings you down to 808. Okay, see, there we go. Okay, so there's a 7. You know, you can go that route, do it that way. Yes, it is a little heavier. All right. You can work things around here. Let me just install this up, just show you guys here. I'll install my tune back in a second, but I'll just show you guys what I mean. You know, so let that save its content. All right, go to custom tuning. All right, so this is going to change. Look, these are different numbers. Those are the same. See this? What you're going to want to do is you're just going to take this and go all the way down the speed and call it good. All right, everything else is good. Yeah, and then all you do is apply setup and you're set to go. All right. And yeah, so there you go. You can just see the differences. The newest one now is all in gray, and the other one is my tune. So you can see it's green, green, green all the way through. So, you know. Put that back down on there. Let's take her outside and show you guys what she does. And if you want to know, yes, I do have another tune. There's King's All-Wheel Drive Drift as well up there as well. So. Alright, we're outside. Let's take her out for a spin, huh? Instant acceleration. Oh yeah, absolutely a drifter for sure. Easy to control, easy to manage, as long as you got traction control and stability control off. Alright? Alright, here. Settings. What am I running? There. Make sure traction control and stability control is off. Alright? Alright? Braking is up to you. You can have it on, you can have it off. I don't care. Alright? Your steering is normal. Alright? So, driving line full, manual transmission. Okay? And launch control is off. Make sure that launch control is off. And that's it. So, that's what you could run. And when you say these cars don't drift, that's probably because you have one of those things like traction or stability turned on. And you're like, this thing's not drifting. Well, maybe you need to go in the settings. And look at what you have. Because 9 out of 10, you probably have one of those traction control or stability on. And I don't touch mine, even when I'm racing. All of my race tunes and everything else that I've made for this game, there's a 41 with this bad boy. I've done 43s with it. Either way, I don't touch my everything. I have the anti-lock brakes on for racing as well. I have the traction control and stability control off for my racing cars too. I don't touch it. I set it and I don't mess with it. Now, of course, you know, I had it up there for tourists. That's because, you know, I like to get through the races as quick as possible and get them done. So that's what I have that for. I do that. I do the tourist. I do that. You know, the driver car difficulty tourist is the lowest you can go on there. And the only reason I have that is, you know, so that I can fly through these right here because they've been adding cars to them. And instead of racing people and trying to get through it, I put it on tourist so I can just fly right through it, get it done, get the points that I need to get the car, and get it tuned and shared for you guys. So all I had to do was the trial, event lab there, and I did the picture, and that was it. And I got the car. So these were already done last week. So, you know, that's all I had to do to get the car. It was that quick to get the 20 points, got the car, tuned it, shared it, and I called it a day. So, yeah. But super smooth car. I don't think I have any problem with this car that I can think of on top of my head right now. I think you're just going to have a lot of fun. I mean, yeah, you got all this power here to mess with. I mean, yeah. It's not realistic, but I'm not a realistic tuner. So, you know, it is what it is. And I love this thing. It's got plenty of power, plenty of gears to mess with. Yeah, you're going to have a lot of fun with this thing. If you run a fun car just to mess around, or it's an A-class, so you can take it into the online drift lobbies. And you know, a lot of people that run rear-wheel drive is an A-class. You know, once you get into S1 class, then you're dealing with everybody that's in Isettas and, you know, whatnot, and just, you know, just ruin the lobby. This thing is set so you can take it into an A-class drift lobby and have fun with it. And it is very smooth, and I think you're going to really enjoy it. There's 8th gear right there. There's 9th. That's the last gear, and you really don't have to worry about that gear. But yeah, she's super fun. All I want is a new hood, you know, something to do up there, a new hood on there, and maybe a wide body kit, you know. But if anything, a hood, a nice hood, and, you know, a hood scoop, you know. The Subaru. Give me a Subaru hood scoop. That's all I want. Either way. Well, hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely hit that like button, and I'll catch you guys next time. Stay sideways, my friends.